What's up everyone and welcome back for some more money grinding. Today pretty much just going to be gathering as many crates, I'm going to gather as many crates as I can, and hopefully um, we'll be able to fill our warehouse up a decent amount. I'm working on filling up my large warehouse and my medium warehouse, so got a lot of work to do to finish filling them up, but this will be nice to start gathering a lot of crates, something I've been needing to do, and to give you guys a good chance to see a lot of the different types of missions you can get in case you haven't already seen those. So we're going to go ahead and start up our first crate sale here, or not sale, steal I should say, and we'll buy 3 crates at a time of course and send it to our large warehouse.
I've sent the collection point to your GPS. Make the pickup and bring the goods.
Okay, let us out. So I always listen to her phone call just for a second to see if it gives me a clue to which one this is, and then I look at the mini-map just to get an idea of what kind of a steal mission this is. So since I don't see my large warehouse up here, I know that that means this is a single vehicle steal. If you see the warehouse on there that you are sourcing the goods to, then that means it's going to be a multiple crate mission. So for instance, if you source 3 crates, there's going to be 3 individual crates you have to bring back. So in this case, it should just be a single vehicle. And I'm driving around my Deluxo today just for something a little bit different than the normal. I like to try to switch up my vehicles just to kind of keep the game fresh, you know? If you're always using the exact same vehicle, I sometimes feel like, I don't know, it's just not as fun. I mean, even though sometimes maybe it's a little bit slower than it could be, I'm willing to sacrifice a couple minutes on the money grind here and there just to have a little bit more fun, you know, a little more variety to the game. Like I said, this is the easygoing money grind. Uh-oh, third party picked up the crates, huh? Well, we're going to go ahead and get them. The only downside of having a vehicle like, let's say, the Deluxo or something like that, that's armored, not armored, but that has weapons, is you can't shoot out the drivers of the vehicles. Now, the cool thing is, though, check this out. If you stop traffic in front of the vehicle, but you're not the car right in front of him, they'll stop. See, look at this. And it's as simple as walking up and jacking the vehicle. Just like that. Now, we will have a few enemies in this one, though, it looks like. Let me, switch to a better gun here. Jeez, can we get shooting here? Man. Oh, of course we hit something. Take these guys out really quick if I can aim. I always like to just try to take out the drivers and then drive off, because I find that if I leave like 1 or 2 guys, see, they have to go and get back in their cars and then try and chase me down, and so it really slows them down, and then it also will not spawn another wave of enemies, so it just kind of gives you a little bit more leeway, I guess, a little bit more room to get your vehicles back without getting shot at. But with this super slow vehicle, we're definitely going to be shot at again, so I'm probably going to need to jack them up. They're still back there. For a second I thought it was that car that was right there, but it was not. Get out of the way. Heck yeah. I love the ones where you just get a single vehicle. You know, and the interesting thing is, when you source 3 crates, it's much faster, of course, than to fill your warehouse, and you make a lot more money in a much shorter amount of time, even though the crate cost is a little higher. But I've actually found that it seems like 60% of the time, maybe even higher than that, you're getting a single vehicle anyway. So it's just as fast as if you were to source one crate, like most of the time. So to me, it really doesn't make sense to source anything but 3 crates. Especially if you have like a lobby by yourself. Sometimes when you get a lobby with multiple people, especially if it's like really full, you have a chance of having a few people who just go destroy your crates, so you gotta watch out for that. Alright, just like that, got them delivered. Okay, and it is time to source another set of crates. So this time we'll be sourcing to my medium warehouse. See what she has to say.
Good to go. Collect the product and bring it back for storage.
Alright. Should be fairly straightforward. Let's check the map, see what we got. So I do see my warehouse, so this... Oops, jeez, I blow my own truck up, right? So this will be 3 individual crates that we're going to have to bring back. And based on where it was at, there's a good chance that this is going to be one of the ones where all of a sudden there's a few helicopters in the area you got to shoot down or something like that. So it's a good thing to have, you know, a vehicle that has missiles or something like that to take down helicopters, because you're going to need it for sure. Most of the time when you have the mission where it's like, if you don't see your warehouse on the map and you know it's a single vehicle, a lot of times those ones you don't need any kind of explosives or anything, but you really do when it's 3 crates, because usually you got to blow something up that has 3 crates in it, you know. Yep. See, look at this one, the Valkyrie. I knew it. So now we got to get high enough up to get a lock. Oh, hopefully that gets him, which it did. And now we got 3 thieves parachuting down. And you can actually kill them in the air. Yep, we dropped one of them. And the nice thing is, you won't blow the package up, believe it or not, if you kill them in the air. Oh, did I destroy a package now? Where the heck's the 3rd guy? Huh. It's kind of weird. Where the heck... Did 2 packages fall at the same time, I wonder? That's really odd. I know I didn't destroy one. And it doesn't say I destroyed one, so... Oh, what's this enemy over here, though? Oh, those are just enemies coming after us. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and start delivering this package. You know, this vehicle is pretty good. I know I've said that before, but having something like the Oppressor, the Deluxo, and especially the Buzzard, like the Buzzard is a must-have. Those vehicles really, you know, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is you get your money's worth out of them. You know, they may cost a decent amount of money, but they can actually help you generate money and do it a lot faster than if you were just doing it on foot or driving, you know, just a regular car. You know, so they are expensive, but I think that they're worth it ultimately, especially if you're going to be grinding it all. So I'll go ahead and drop this first package off, see if I can fit between those buildings. Look at that. Alright. Coming up here on our little medium warehouse. Oh, almost crashed. Jeez. Alright. Back to get the other 2 crates. I guess we're going to find out if the other crate's there or not. It better be, because if not, I don't know what the hell is going to happen, because I don't see another one on the map anywhere, so... It's just weird. I mean, because if you blow a crate up, in the bottom right of the screen, you'll see where it shows the amount of crates you have outstanding. So if it's just green, it means you've got it on you, or it's being carried. If it's got the X on it and it's green, it's delivered. And if it's white, it's still out there. But if it's red, I think it's red with an X on it, then it was destroyed. And we don't have any of those, so clearly we didn't destroy a crate. So I'm going to guess they're just very close to each other. But it was weird, because it was like when I fired that first missile, it killed that one guy, but it was almost like it killed 2 guys at the same time. So I've never had this happen, so this is going to be interesting for sure. Let's see, it should be somewhere right here. What the hell? Is there 2 crates here? Oh, there is. Look at that. They were freaking right next to each other. I have never seen that before. How funny. Anyway, so yeah, on those guys that are parachuting, though, you can shoot them with homing missiles, and you don't have to worry about blowing up your product. Now, that's not to say that if those boxes, like right there, are on the ground like that, and you shot a rocket and killed the guy that was right next to it, it could destroy the product. So you need to be very careful about that. But unless it's actually out in the open, you don't have to worry about it. Let's see if we can speed this thing up a little bit. I wish we could boost a lot more with the Oppressor Mark II, though. But unfortunately, we don't get to recharge our boost unless we stop, so that's few and far between for sure. But we'll go ahead and get this one delivered, go back, get that other one, and be back to source some more for the large warehouse. So as you can see though, I mean, even though I have 3 crates on this one, you know, it's not really that big a deal to go and pick them up. It's really not, especially if you have a vehicle that can get around really easily, like the oppressor or the buzzard or something like that. Any kind of flying vehicle, basically. But the interesting thing is, prior to this mission, I think I had 4 in a row, in like the last 4 that I've ran, that have just been single vehicles. So, I guess I can't complain when I get a 3 crate mission. But this Valkyrie one here, it's usually pretty simple. The biggest thing is just taking out that chopper. What really sucks though is when you're not used to doing the crate missions that much yet, and you haven't really seen kind of all the different little stealing missions you get, you don't know that that's going to be the Valkyrie, so you drive up there in your regular car and all of a sudden it tells you to take out the Valkyrie, but you're like, what the hell? You probably don't even have any lock-on missiles, and then if you don't have the buzzard to where you can spawn, you're in big trouble, because by the time you get something to take out that Valkyrie, he could be all the way across the map by then. And then you'd have to make a very far trip back and forth for the 3 crates. So, you know, one thing to take away, I guess, is just kind of get used to where the different missions are. So when you see it on the map, you can kind of know already what kind of vehicle you're going to need. And that's where I say having something like the oppressor or the buzzard, you know, while they're expensive, it's just very useful, because it's going to make you money, because this is much faster and much more efficient than if I had to drive or whatever all the way up to like Sandy Shores, because it took me that long to shoot that Valkyrie down, for instance. Alright, coming up here on our final delivery. I think that'll put us at just 6 crates though in my medium warehouse. I actually just started sourcing some more crates here, so it needs a lot of crates to be full for sure. Time to source some more crates. This time to the large warehouse. Some medical supplies. Let's see what she has to say.
I've sent the collection point to your GPS. Make...
Nothing really useful. So check the map again, and we don't see my large warehouse, so we know this is a 3 crate mission. And I'm actually probably just going to go ahead and fly up there. Or not a 3 crate mission, I mean it's a single vehicle mission. I'll tell you what else though, you guys, if you don't own the Terabyte, you have got to get it. It makes running crates and really any of your businesses so much easier, because instead of having to go back up to the office every time, load in, go to my desk, sit down, you know, I don't have to do that. I just drive right back up there, walk in, a much faster load time, and I can instantly source some more crates. So it definitely speeds up the amount of crates you can get in an hour. I mean, I don't know for sure about how much, but I feel like you can get an extra couple runs in an hour probably in the time it saves you. So, you know, for what it's worth, I think it saves some time. Plus it's nice because it also gives you some more visibility into your other businesses as well, just like the Master Control Center does. It just doesn't have all the abilities that the Master Control Center has. Okay, looks like it's this truck here. Oh, but it's open. Gotta use the Trackify app. Okay. Now see, this is another reason why helicopters make a huge difference, because when you're using the Trackify app, you know, you have to kind of head towards the direction where these red dots are, but you can't go in a straight line. Whereas if you have a helicopter, I can line up with it and pretty much fly straight to it. So it doesn't really matter what road they're on, because if you start taking roads and you turn in, like see how windy this road is? You might be confused on which way you fully need to go. So this just makes it much easier to find the vehicle you're looking for. Let's see, we've got to be getting close to this vehicle. It's got to be up here. Wow, is this one this far away? I'm surprised. Wow, he's way up here. Oh my gosh, he's obviously on this freeway right here. Jeez, I hope this is not the vehicle we need to get, because we're going to be making a long drive back. Okay, here we go. He's somewhere right here. We just passed him. Or wait, was he that red van? Oh, is he going this way? Yep. It's this red van right here. I highly doubt this is the one we need. Or should I say, I hope it's not. Alright, good. That's not one. Alright, so we got 2 potential vans left. So, let's see, I'll just head to next dot here, and hopefully that'll be the one. But again, as you can see, just having a helicopter already makes this job 10 times easier. Because otherwise you would have driven all the way out here just to find out that wasn't even the freaking one you needed. And that would suck. And for missions like this, I really prefer having a helicopter over, like, let's say the Deluxo or the Oppressor, because it's much faster. I mean, those vehicles are great, but they do not have a super high speed. So even though you're flying and can go in a straight line, you're not going that fast. So the trusty Buzzard is always a good way to go. Or any other good vehicle. I mean, for a mission like this too, you know, you could use the Super Volito, or what's that one called? The Volatus or Volatus or whatever the heck that chopper's called. You know, the Swift. Any kind of chopper like that. Alright. Based on where this dot is here, I think we're getting close. Yep, he is. I bet you it's this van right here. So this is the medical supplies. Now, I don't want to alert him, but what I want to try to do is stop him. The problem is I don't think there's any traffic coming up behind me. So I'm going to attempt to stop him right here. But if there's not another car, I won't stop him. So I'm going to get out my shotgun. And if you don't have this shotgun, I can't remember what it's called. The automatic shotgun, though. Man, that gun helps me out so much. It's very easy to get on target and shoot people out of their vehicles. So if you haven't ever used that weapon, because I mean it's been in the game for a long time. It may have even been in the game from the start. I can't remember. But if you've never tried it out, I highly recommend it. It's a great gun. And it takes out, you know, cops, guards, like the Merryweather guys, easy. And it has like a big drum on it you can get. So it's not even like you have to reload very often, like the pump shotgun. So you should get one if you don't have one. Makes doing missions pretty easy, I think. So that one took a little bit longer, but, you know, at least we only have to go back to the warehouse one time. So it's still pretty quick, I think. Probably only a 5-minute mission, if that. I'd say on average, probably 5-6 minutes for a 3 crate mission solo. I mean, once in a while when you have the 3 individual crates that you have to pick up, I mean, you can get times where that takes a little bit over 10 minutes even, but like I said, on average you're probably looking at 5 to 8 minutes. Alright, and some more crates to our large warehouse. We're starting to get some crates in here. We've almost got that top row filled up, so go ahead and head out and we'll grab some more. Back for some more money grinding. Get some more crates here. I'm going to guess my large warehouse probably still on a cooldown. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get some more for the medium warehouse.
Special cargo ready for collection. Go get it.
We haven't had her tell us really anything interesting the last couple of missions, so... Alright, this is another 3 crate mission, so I'm going to be taking my Buzzard. What the heck happened to my freaking oppressor. Look at this dude. What the hell is he doing? He's a non-driver, that's for sure. Look at this dude. My goodness. Alright. So, I think this one may be the downed aircraft, possibly? Or if it's not the downed aircraft, it might be like the gang shootout, where there's a whole bunch of gang members dead and a few that are left alive and you have to search for the crates. It's something like that. So you guys may have probably already seen this or heard from other YouTubers, but having more than one warehouse really helps out if you're trying to grind crates, because that way you don't have to worry about the cooldown. Because I can just go from one mission to the other without ever having to do a cooldown. I mean, you're not putting them all in the same warehouse, but you're still able to gather crates pretty quickly. What the heck? Oh, this is the one where the seller got spooked. And if you don't have two warehouses, you know, it's not really a big deal. When I only had one, I just would do a crate mission, and then I would do like a headhunter or a sightseer, some sort of VIP work. You know, and nowadays you got, you know, so many other things that you can do. You know, you can do the client jobs, and there's more VIP work than just headhunter and sightseer, so you can do other ones to where you're not going to be getting too repetitive, but making some cash in between on a quick 5-minute mission. And then you'll be able to come right back and source some more crates. So it looks like here we got us an old beat up meth van. This seriously reminds me of the if you guys have seen Breaking Bad, like I think it's the first episode where you start seeing Walter White standing there and you're not even sure what's going on yet, and then you later find out they were cooking some stuff in this beat up RV that looks exactly like this one. So this is a super easy one. Like I said, especially if you have the helicopter where you just fly over there, you see that the seller moved, fly back to the seller where he's at in his new location, and just drive down to the warehouse. With some of these missions, they can be done in less than 5 minutes. Man, we are cruising in this RV. Better put a little bit of brakes on here. This thing does not want to take turns too good. And this one in particular that we're on, this mission, is very easy. We don't even have enemies chasing us, so extremely easy. I love these kind. Just get a quick 3 crates added into the warehouse. Whoa, dude, what were you doing? Did you see how he just cut right in front of me like a crazy person? I feel like ever since the import-export DLC came out, the drivers are a little bit more erratic when it just in general. They probably did that so you crash your cars more when you're delivering them. But I don't know, I just felt like ever since that DLC there's been a change, even though that was years ago. Alright, look at this. So this is probably this I guarantee you this is less than 5 minutes to deliver this truck, so I love it when I get these kind. Just a real straightforward steal. Time for some more crates. Alright, so looks like we're going to be getting some more crates for the large warehouse, some weapons and ammo. Let's see what kind of mission we get.
We're good to go. Collect.
Wow, she hasn't given us any kind of just weird ones like go out to sea or anything. So that's good because I don't particularly like those ones. So let's see, we do see our warehouse, so this is going to be a 3 crate pickup. Go ahead and get our trusty buzzard. I seriously call the buzzard like the workhorse for any kind of grinder. I mean, honestly, really the workhorse of the game. I feel like the buzzard, it's got to be one of the most underrated vehicles in the entire game. The simple fact that it has pretty decent speed, unlimited missiles as far as the fact, what I mean by that is, I mean, it has a cooldown, you know, you fire 2 at a time, but it never runs out of missiles, and then you can spawn it anywhere from your CEO menu. It's, to me, it's just amazing. Okay, so I don't really, based on that location, I can't remember which one this is. I know there is one where there's a truck over in this area and you got like some gangsters by it and you got to take them out and steal the truck, but this is a 3 crate mission though, so I don't know which one this is going to be. I guess we're going to find out, huh? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is one of the ones where that I was talking about earlier, where you had like some gang members that were fighting, and they're all dead now, except for a couple of them. So the one thing I will tell you about this mission is when you saw how I got a lock-on reticle, do not fire, because the only people that you will lock onto are next to a crate, and you will blow it up. Okay, well, we just took a shot from someone. Probably up these stairs. I see a crate. Yep. I always like to have fun. I take these guys out with my big pistol. Oh, so I'm getting all turned around here. Go down the steps. Okay. Yeah, so the nice thing is, what I was going to tell you though is you don't want to fire because you will blow up the crate. However, the cool thing is, if you're having any kind of difficulty finding a crate, because that yellow circles there, it doesn't show you right where the crate is, you can use the lock-on of the chopper to give you an idea of right where the crate's at, because again, the guys are right next to the crate. And then land, go up, shoot the guy, steal the crate. So it just makes it really easy. But if for any reason you're having a hard time finding a crate, the nice thing is after a few minutes, I think it's like 3 minutes maybe, I guess possibly 4 minutes, your assistant will call you and actually show you where the crates are, like she's hacked into the GPS or something. So that's the nice thing about that mission. But the crates should be pretty easy to find for the most part. And there's 3 locations at least that I can think of right now where it's very similar to this, where you have to search an area. There may be more, I can't really remember, but there's definitely multiple locations. And let's see, almost up to our warehouse here. Should make pretty quick work of the 3 crates though. So I wanted to test something out right there. I had a friend that had told me that if you land your vehicle and walk to the actual door and walk in, instead of land into the big circle, it's faster because you like spawn in the warehouse right by the door. I guess if you and that's what happened right there. Now, in all the other times as we've been doing this grinding session, if you've noticed, when I drive my vehicle into the big yellow ring, it spawns us inside the warehouse further, so you have to walk out to the door. I mean, granted, we're only talking a few seconds, but I guess over time, when you think about grinding all the crates, it's just that much more time you're wasting. And so just like that, you guys, like I was saying, here's the assistant. She has now marked our crates on the map. So now you should have no problem figuring out where these crates are located. And again, we should be able to have an idea anyway, because we're going to lock on to somebody, I guarantee it. I would try to land up there, but it's been such a long time since I've done this one, I can't really remember if there's an easy spot to land and get back in. Okay, see, like up there, we saw a crate. So now I know, actually, that he's up here. I'll just land up here in this little spot that looks like a rough landing, but hey, it works, right? Let's go ahead and take this guy out. And another crate. This one's kind of a crazy one. You know, they put the crates out here on this giant ship here. Cargo ship. Oh boy. Played that a little too dangerously. Almost ran into that pole there. Man, the rain's definitely coming down, but it looks like the sun's going to be coming out here shortly. So that'll be nice. We'll get more visibility. You see these towers right here, though? I freaking hate those things. Because when you're flying around in this area, which I'm sure all of you have, I guarantee you ran into those at one point in time or another. I cannot even tell you how many times I haven't been paying attention, and one of those has just come up out of nowhere, and I've ran right into it. Something else to keep in mind. You know, if you're carrying a crate and you're buzzard, you do not want to hit one of those. So usually I'll fly a lot higher just to make sure I don't hit it, but I'm trying to pay attention so I don't have to worry about it. So we're going to test this again. I'm going to land and see if it puts me right by the door again. Well, it did. So as far as how much time that actually saves, you know, I'm not really sure. Like I said, we're talking a couple seconds, probably at the max. But I guess if you were doing, you know, hundreds and hundreds of crate steals, it would make a difference. Alright, got one more crate to go get. Have to figure out where this last guy is, because I didn't see exactly where he was. But as you can see from the last time, you know, even if you're not 100% sure right where they are, like, I mean, you see the green crate, but you don't necessarily see exactly where they are on something like that big ship there. So using that lock-on tool on our chopper to find right where they are, and then it just makes it easy to identify them. So another reason to get a buzzard. Alright, this guy seems like he's probably going to be like in the middle of the ship or something. I have no idea. If I can land this beast. Alright. Gonna get on this ship and figure out where this guy is. I always try to listen for him too. And there we go. Last crate. Man, I haven't had this one in a long time for some reason though. Jeez, can we go through here? Oh my goodness. Jeez, that would have sucked if I fell in the water right there. Gosh, I don't even know if I could get back out, to be honest with you. I'd probably have to swim all the way around. Alright, looks like we're going to be having another successful crate steal. But, you know, like I was saying before, it's only like it's like at least a 50-50 percentage between the 3 individual crates that you have to retrieve and like the single vehicles. So even if it is 50-50 versus like 60-40, I mean, still, most of the time, or at least half the time, you're going to get one vehicle. So you might as well steal the 3 crates. Plus the money multipliers you can get higher up in like the large warehouses and even in the medium, I guess. It just really outdoes the amount of money that you're going to save on the doing like one crate at a time, for instance. You know, you save a couple of thousand. What, 4,000 per crate, but then later on your crates are worth like over 20,000 profit, so it makes more sense to go for the 20,000 profit quicker. And here we go. Alright. See how many crates we got in here. Do we got full 3 rows? I think we do. Alright, so we're going to be starting on a 3rd row on the next large warehouse mission. Getting us some more crates. Gotta love it. Going for some narcotics this time.
I've sent the collection point to your GPS. Make the pickup and...
Alright, we're gonna go make the pickup. Let's do it. Man, it is another 3 individual crate pickup we gotta do, it looks like. So that's 2 in a row. And this one's actually back down where we were just at a second ago for that last mission. Let's see what this one is. I'll tell you what though, I cannot imagine doing this without a flying vehicle though. Just, you know, ferrying these packages back and forth to the warehouse. So this one I don't think is on the ship though. It seemed like it was a little further away. But I would laugh if it was 2 of the exact same mission back to back. That'd be hilarious. I've never had that happen. But I don't know. It very well could be. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing the medium warehouse. Oh, you know what? Never mind, you guys. This might be a single vehicle. I was looking at the large and I forgot I sourced for the medium. Yep, this is a single vehicle. It's that law enforcement truck right there. So what we need to do is block him. Now, they have a little bit more armor on their windshield. But the problem here is he's not going to stop for me. But I'm going to try to get him to stop. I'm assuming he's still coming this way. I've never tried this. Let's see if I can just block his way with this truck really quick. Come on, baby, get this thing started. Let's go. Good lord. Kind of cause a little bit of a traffic jam here. Get my shotty out. Gosh, I want to hit him with my 50 too. I could probably. I don't know if this is going to hit him. I'll try it. Nope. Too armored apparently. Well, I guess we're going to be getting ourselves in a Mini Cooper. So don't try that at home. I should have known better. That police vehicle is a little bit more armored. But we'll get him. It'll just be a little bit more work than I planned on. Sometimes the police vehicle, though, the cops will get out. Yep. Just as I thought. And again, this is where I love the shotty. I kind of just spray and pray. Kill that guy because he annoyed me a little bit. And I always like to give Lester a little jingle. Because I freaking hate when I have the cops on me, I tell you that. See you guys.
How you doing? How can I help?
Alright.
I take it this isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
Yeah, so, you know, you wouldn't think this police vehicle was as armored as it is, but it actually does have a decent amount of armor, though. I mean, as you can see, I shot that window with that 50 cal sniper, and it didn't do anything. I guess the nice thing about the police one, though, if you do go up and start shooting at them after just a short amount of time, they will get out and attack you or like try to take you down. So then it's just really easy to steal the vehicle, of course, because you just shoot them really quick and jump in. So these ones are also pretty simple. You know what I like about this game is when you turn the sirens on. I love how you can change it, like what it sounds like. And cars actually stop and get out of your way, which is cool. Pull over, pull over. Oh, missed my turn. That's what I get for goofing off, right? Jeez. Let's get our siren back on. Nothing to see here. We're just taking some crates back that we stole containing a bunch of narcotics. At a police vehicle. Oh, man. Can you imagine just seeing a cop fly down the road in a van, jump over a hill like that? Jeez. Yeah, I just like having the sirens on because I I've noticed that cars do pull out of the way a lot more, so it makes it easier to get the vehicle back. Now we're cruising in this police van. We hit this guy. Shouldn't have been parked there. Alright. Let's turn off our siren now that we've alerted everyone to what we're doing. Alright, I think that puts us at what, 12 crates here in the medium? Yeah, 12 crates. Already worth 174,000. Time to steal another crate for my large warehouse now. Let's see what we're going to steal. Some jewelry. Alright. Love some jewelry.
Special cargo ready for
Alright, let's look at the map. Make sure I'm looking at the right warehouse. So this time, it is just a regular pickup. You know, and to make things a little bit different, I guess I can't though because my pressure's here. Can I get on this thing? I don't want it. Never mind. I'll just take the oppressor. I was going to take a different vehicle, but oh well. We'll use the oppressor. This package looks extremely close. It's kind of surprising. I don't know which one this is. Oh, so here's a trick. When you see these crates blinking, the last one to blink is the one that has the package. Which means it is this one right here. Guaranteed 100%. That's the one that has the package. So keep that in mind. The last one blinking is the one you want to go for. I cannot even tell you how valuable that information is. I heard that somewhere a long time ago. I don't know. It was probably some other YouTuber or a friend or someone told me. But man, it's so useful to know that. And looks like he's right here. Hopefully he'll stay right there for 2 seconds. Get the hell out of the car. Shit. How easy was that? All because I knew it was that van. I just fly right up here and grab it. Look, we're a half a mile away from my freaking warehouse. What is this, like a 2-minute mission? Tell you, these little tips. You know, some of them might be simple, but they're very easy to use and apply, but they can save you a ton of time on this mission because you could have easily went to all other 3 of those ones, chasing them down just to find out that it was this one the whole time. Taking it 8 minutes. Now we're doing it in like 2 minutes. 3 minutes max, probably. I mean, that's the easiest mission of the night. Look at that. Ooh, alright. Let's check out our jewelry we took. Yeah, we got us some watches and wristbands and some earrings. All kinds of stuff. That's one thing I like about the warehouses, though. I like people to come in and see all the stuff you took. It's pretty cool. They did a pretty good job with this DLC, I think. Alright, you guys. So I think that'll finish up this money grind session. We didn't actually cash in and make anything yet, but we did a lot of legwork to creating that big cash flow in the future. So, you know, not all of it's pulling in big sales. A lot of it's the actual work that you have to do to get that large payout. So anyway, I had a lot of fun making the video, doing all the crate runs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, maybe even learned a tip or two. And if you know of any other cool tips that I didn't tell you about or that I don't know, I'd love it if you put them in the comments below and let me know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.